Hello, Star Wars fans. Hey, we've got a lot to talk about today, and there's just 319 days until Christmas 2022. And I've got our guest with us today, my good friend Martin Keeler. Martin, hello there.
Oh, hello.
and,
How you doing?
And we've got another friend of the channel. We've got from Old Republic Collectibles, Philip. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We will talk about some other things in just a moment. I want to put this up so that when they get going, we could talk about the reveals. Now, I don't think I'm going to share the commentary, or I mean the audio. We'll pick up on the releases as they come along, and we can talk about them. But we've got some things to talk about, and I will be we'll be talking about the episode of the Book of Boba Fett in a little bit once things calm down a little bit. But they kicked right off the bat here with the Hasbro Pulse event, and we want to kind of cover these releases as they come. So you guys, we'll talk about the Book of Boba Fett in a little bit. You will see at the bottom of the screen, we have our Week 7 Wall of Fame. Those are folks that predicted things in the episode at least as well as Santa, right? They got as many correct as I got or more. And so we start off with those at the very top. And this week, a lot of people tied or beat Santa, as Meg likes to do. She ties and beats me all the time. But anyway, you got to. Yeah. We did that once before. Meg is here. Star Wars Meg is in the chat, and she also made the Wall of Fame. So we have at least 16. What Santa had 11. So if you guys got more than 11, you made it to the Wall of Fame. We've got 5 pages of Wall of Fame. We will cycle through them as we go through. So there you go. Oh, here we go. So they're kind of reviewing.
They're doing a catch-up.
Yeah. These are things that were previously revealed. Those have not shipped yet, though, right?
No, not yet.
All right.
I'm gently caressing the screen for my Patrick.
Now this went up for pre-order yesterday, right? Is that the one that they just showed? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm going to go ahead and go to page 2 of 5. There you go. Oh my goodness. And by the way, it is official for the whole season. Well, every week we do these predictions for the episode of the Book of Boba Fett, and for the entire season, Ducky Momo is the high score for the season. He is the king once again. He also won the Bad Batch this last summer. Here we go.
Ooh.
Black Series.
I've been waiting.
Force Awakens figures.
Yep.
Well, sequel figures would be nice. I mean, there are sequel collectors out there, right?
Yeah. We could use another FN 2187 repaint. I would like that.
Yeah.
That was a sweet figure.
Since they've got the photo. What's that?
Oh, he's billing it up.
Oh, here we go. Carbonized Zuveum.
Yeah, that's what we want. Yes. I see through.
Hey, there you go. Excellent.
And they got it in the package. Wow. Yeah. Usually we don't get to see that until down the line.
Right. But there you have him with the silver. Not to be confused with the sequel version with the red arm. You know, you may not recognize him with the red arm. Yes, we do have we do have some home remodeling going on. They're up there.
It's the elves. It's where you keep them locked up in February.
Now, these figures behind Patrick, are those things for today? Is it a bit of a preview?
I can't see because I can't see past his eyes.
Martin. Oh my goodness, Martin. So Archive 3PO Black Series figure. You happy with this?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what Archive's there for.
There you go.
Oh, new one.
Not enough made of him for the character's worth of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah.
There you go. You get another Lando. Now, at least in my experiences, the Landos don't move off the shelves very well. Now, Phil, you have a store, right? Old Republic Collectibles. How do Landos move for you?
I bring in quantities that I think are going to be the hit, so they move fairly well for me. I think it's a matter of how they're packed per wave. Like the TVC wave had like 3 of them in that last wave, but I think it all depends too on the character's outfit. Like this one, I think is going to be a hot one to get for army building purposes. Maybe someone wants to kind of put together as the diorama, because that skiff guard outfit is just, for me, that's my favorite Lando.
Yeah, and I've got for this month. In fact, we're going to have a Lando giveaways for the channel, and I've got a vintage collection as well as Black Series collection Lando that we're going to give away for our channel subscribers, our channel members, people who support the channel. We do monthly giveaways of vintage collection Black Series figures. So this month is Lando month. We're going to give away that as well as vintage collection figures that I've got down here as well. Oh, look, Dengar.
Yes.
Oh. Yes. Not to be confused with characters who did not appear in the Book of Boba Fett. How about that?
Yep.
Oh. There we go.
Do you think they would dare to put a Boba Fett in this archive collection again, just because?
They could theme the reveals today. Characters who do not appear in the Book of Boba Fett. That could be the entire, reveal. Yeah. I thought maybe it would be really tied to the Book of Boba Fett, since it is this reveal is happening on the season finale, right?
I'll be surprised with this next reveal.
Yes, Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good. That's a really good. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
How's it compare with previous releases of the Emperor?
Yes, it's all right. Yeah. Huh? Have you got the volume up, Santa, on? Can you hear what Patrick's saying?
I can turn it on.
Well, that's right. You just missed the great quote of "You can really see all the wrinkles" from Patrick there. That's the selling point of that one.
Well, I mean, I do have. I've got the vintage collection Emperor right there.
Can you see all the wrinkles on that one?
I can, but here he looks like he's trying to push one out. He's like,
yeah,
right, like, but.
So originally it was going to be Leia and Boushh disguise.
That's what I thought, yeah.
And then now I guess that's C-3PO, switch that out. I hope they do that one now. I was excited to see that one. I wanted to see that new face sculpt. That's a cool figure.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay, gaming greats. We're still on the Black Series wave here, I assume.
I think so, yeah.
That's a good looking figure.
Yeah.
Fantastic for collectors. Umbra. Excellent. And that's from Battlefront 2. Yeah, Battlefront 2, a very popular game. No?
Oh,
looky here.
Wow.
That is fantastic.
Oh,
Wow. What a great figure that looks like.
Yeah. This one is, this one I would think would be in much more demand.
Oh,
Of
I
all
love
of
the
them-
paint apps on him. Did you notice the paint apps that you get that looks like in the game, just the way the
Yeah.
light would hit in those caves?
that looks good.
Wow.
That is really good. It is. I would think this will be one if you have to prioritize. So these will go up for pre-order like tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
Or Friday. Yeah. These might sell out quickly. Right?
Oh, I think so. I think this one's probably going to be between the two, the Umber and this one. I mean, the Umber's already gone up, but this one's going to be the best one.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I look at it like that Maul, it really looks like Maul, the head sculptor, obviously, but I feel like a lot of customizers are going to really want to retool that figure.
Yeah.
That's going to drive up that figure.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really nice
Wow.
Night Brother Archer. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah.
Good choice. Oh, there you go.
GameStop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Available pre-order tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. On the shelf in fall 2022. Good luck with that.
Hopefully. I think it said 3022.
I think they got,
Right.
they got two. They're saying 2 more reveals, Barry.
Yeah.
All right. 2 more Black Series.
Oh, they're bigging up the last one.
So what happened with the Walmart exclusive? It was supposed to go up for pre-order last week?
I think it went up yesterday, didn't it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if the dates got mixed up or there's missed something.
Oh,
Oh.
Very nice.
Oh, is that is it Apple
Oh,
or
true.
Alto? What's the that's the TVC. Okay.
yeah.
That looks great.
This one's been rumored for quite some time.
Yeah.
To finally have it released is great. Now, is this one a head swap one, or does this one have a helmet that fits over?
The helmet comes off, goes back on because the Luke Stormtrooper one does too.
Yeah.
There's just been a number of them lately that they pop off instead.
Mm-hmm.
But that one looks like, yeah, you
Wow.
don't see packaged in there the other. But there you go, Clone Trooper.
Shout out to Meg for you saying pop off. That'll come into the chat.
Yeah, Meg, God bless you. X-Wing's here. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, and there you go. They put the helmet there next to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's excellent. It's excellent. Oh my
We need a
goodness.
bunch of those.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. Well, they've been doing these builder packs.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that this is just 501st, right? That you would get maybe a builder pack of some of these troopers in a bit, right?
Yeah. They really need to do that for everything, like a off-world Jawa builder pack.
Yes.
Especially with the crest now, and there's so much they can do. So many different characters.
Yeah, and the 501st for sure, right?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So it's available pre-order tomorrow. Now this is you can get it from the Pulse website, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's a Walmart or Target kind of thing here in the States.
Oh, here we go.
Nightmares.
This is the big finish, apparently.
Yeah, you can see back behind. Oh, look up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
See items in the background.
You Patrick has that in his bedroom, and I have that one in my bedroom. We make sure we don't clash in our lovely house together.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised Patrick has time to be on here and isn't getting your dinner ready.
It's not long till dinner time. I've got to be honest, we'll have to wrap up soon.
Oh, look.
They're bringing it back? Is that what they're saying?
No, I think they're saying this is to complement it, I think.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get these figures.
There's a big build up.
Oh,
it's going to be another. It's going to be another Jabba's character.
Perhaps
are they making the palace?
Yeah,
that would be a cool HasLab.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Yep.
Here we go. The throne room, vintage collection, largest vintage collection playset ever.
Wow.
Oh,
nice.
There you go.
Nice. 10 by 20. Carded bib fat tuna. You get fat
plastic.
You get fat bib, right?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You definitely need that for
50 accessories.
Holy moly. Yeah, now this is good. Now the price tag, anybody want to guess?
$199.
It'll be high. It'll be very high.
God, look at the size of that hand.
Oh,
that's great. That's worth it right there.
It's K2SO. It's high.
Oh, do you know, I thought they was going to advertise no rancor then.
Very high. That is brilliant. Oh my goodness. And many more features. Many more. That's fantastic.
Mm.
Oh!
Yeah.
Boba Fett not included.
Yeah. If only there was a Boba Fett you could get hold of somewhere.
Oh, there, look. Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
Wow.
Need. I need that in that is a fantastic throne room. But Darth Elvis. Lego's releasing a similar set. Yeah, I saw that. This thing is retailing for, anybody know?
Not yet. They were too busy going, woo, yeah.
It is. Look, it's brilliant. It looks great. It looks absolutely great. And if you're one of my channel members, we're going to give away to one of our Elite Squad members this entire set of the Hot Toys Sideshow collectibles. So you're going to get the throne, you're going to get Boba, you're going to get Fennec, all the Hot Toy for that setup. Oh, look.
Wow.
She's got it right there.
Yay.
That's very good.
Wow. I hope Meg's listening to the official commentary.
Probably not.
You've just heard the great phrase of let that sink in for a minute. It's huge.
It's well, it is. I mean, 20 inches wide, 10 inches tall.
Yeah.
So they're saying in the chat around $80 US.
$80? That'd be reasonable, I think.
Oh,
based on current pricing.
Now they're saying 300. Like,
I'm just out there.
Yeah, they're throwing them out. Who's going to be right? Who's going to be right?
I'm going to go 149. That's my final guess.
I'm going to go 130 then.
149.01. No. Oh my goodness.
Is it a HasLab or is it's a Pulse exclusive?
I think it's a Pulse exclusive.
They haven't said yet. It's like they didn't HasLab brand it. And they normally do a big thing about it being a HasLab, don't they? But
the intro was very HasLab like. I got that vibe.
Yeah.
But you're right. I don't see HasLab yet. It doesn't say it.
Yeah.
The detail's fantastic. I love the paint apps on everything.
Elvis. Elvis comes in at 113.80. Which no, it's a fantastic set. And you get a carded fat tuna in it, right?
Yeah.
Love that.
You get
Matt Wood's rubbing his hands together at conventions now, going, "Hey, my signing's just gone up again."
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's some man spreading going on there as well.
True.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really nice. The accessories are really well done. But I would say the accessories here are better than the accessories with the failed HasLab project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, look! You get the craft of that Finnick likes to drink from there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this is great.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for the official price.
Do you think they're just going to cough the price?
Well,
You'll be able to pre-order this tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Quite impressed.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah.
So definitely want one of these. This is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna need two.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to open one.
Well, I'm opening it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Do we get a look at the box too? They love to show off the box that they put it in. Oh no, we're gonna break down the throne itself.
I'm going to quickly go online and see if I can place an online bet as to whether Patrick says it's a good job that's not in the room with me because it'll be coming home tonight.
Oh, who is Patrick? Okay.
Maybe they won't announce the price. Maybe this will be not available for pre-order for the optimum pre-order experience.
For optimum pre-order experience, exactly. Yeah. We want to maximize your pre-order experience,
Yeah.
and we're not going to tell you when or how much.
How much? Yeah.
Right. Oh, for reals, who's Patrick? Patrick is the marketing guy for Hasbro Star Wars collections. So he is the guy who kind of facilitates these things.
Yeah. He's the global marketing director, I believe.
Yep.
For Star Wars, just to be clear. More? Or
No, Star Wars.
Yeah. Our chat's cracking me up too.
Yeah.
It's very good.
I'm curious if this is going to be a fan channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. People worried about the Black Series line. It wasn't that long. People were worried about the Vintage Collection line.
I was going to say, with every one of these, it's like there's a winner and a loser, isn't there? It's like,
yeah.
Oh, it's all about the Vintage Collection this time. Black Series is dead.
Yeah, there goes Black Series.
Yeah. You get a couple of repaints. Woo.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, vintage collection. Oh, Merry Christmas. There you go. This is really good. They showed in the preview. It's got a Kowakian monkey lizard there as well.
Yeah.
For the spit, so you could change it out.
Who wouldn't want a spit roasted Kowakian monkey lizard?
Well, I could think of I could think of a certain channel that might take a exception to seeing a monkey lizard on a spit. That's all.
You had to think really long and hard how you presented that, didn't you?
I do, because Meg is in the chat, and so is Nikki.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I could get you to behave a little bit because I'm looking at you. But beyond that,
Patrick. There's Patrick. Look.
There's Patrick, top left. There you go.
Left.
Anybody who is worried about Patrick's well-being, he's right there. He's okay.
Patrick, bring that one home. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Still waiting for a price. Look, I don't mind them, really celebrating this. It's a really good, but everybody wants to know the price. You got to kind of let us know. I keep seeing in their chat, the save the Black Series, save the.
Dominic seems to be giving me some instructions in the chat.
Oh my goodness, Meg. We'll talk about the Book of Boba Fett in just a moment. But as soon as we get through here, while we wait, they're gonna.
I think they're building up for the price.
I'm hoping so.
It's the biggest playset. They're saying about every other sentence.
They're giving us time to get a second job. They're giving us all time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, pipeline. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, is this ready for sale, or is this one of those to be announced?
I think this could be sooner rather than later because they've been able to do design on this since the teaser, haven't they? So,
right, they've had over a year since the end of Mando season 2.
Yeah,
they know that this was going to be on the table. So, yeah, it's quite a. It's fantastic. The features, the accessories, all of it. It looks great.
I hope you get a big hand that you can prod in like they're doing on here.
Funny. I know you guys are anxious to talk about the Book of Boba Fett. We'll get to the Book of Boba Fett in a moment. I think they're going to. This is it, right? There's nothing after this.
I don't know. There might be pipeline.
I would love to see some pipeline things. They just there are certain things that I would love to see pipelined. There you go.
There's a quote. Yeah.
Clip that, Meg. Clip that. I paused just for you. Afterwards, you can clip that. Use it.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Patrick's warming up for dinner. Oh no.
Oh, there you go. You get a good look at Bib.
Yep.
On screen for all of about 10 seconds.
Yeah. She's just said they want a Wonga.
Oh. Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
Come on. There you go. He's got his smelting stick.
There's a new catchphrase for me. I now know how to describe myself. They're avoiding saying he's fat. They said he's been leaning into the luxury of his lifestyle. That's the phrase I should be using from now on.
I mean, that has classically described people of means, right? You could tell if somebody is of means, they very
yeah. No, when I meet people now and they say, "How are you doing?" I say, "Sure, I've been leaning into the luxury of my lifestyle." As you can see.
Yeah. Now, Ducky's kind of right here. Like the timing of that Rancor, that HasLab Black Series Rancor, they fell just short on the sales. That whole project was kind of
that was an adventure.
Awkwardly managed. Let's say with the reveals, the unlocked tiers, and the timing, right? Like that timing could have been like after this finale of the Book of Boba Fett. That would have been a good time to roll with it because there's much higher demand for a Rancor than you had prior. I think. I would think anyway.
Come on, tell us how much.
How much? We want to know. Give us the price.
Seriously.
Rip off the Band-Aid. We're ready. Yeah.
It should be like The Price is Right, where you get the numbers and you have to guess.
Right.
Does it start with a 1? Does it start with a 2?
X-Wing's going for $229.99. $230. That's kind of steep there, X-Wing. I hope that it's half that.
There it is.
Wow.
He's got it.
Nailed it.
Oh my goodness. $230. Jeez.
Wow.
Pre-order tomorrow.
It's a Pulse exclusive. That felt like a HasLab.
It's a Pulse exclusive?
Yeah.
They said that? Okay.
Yeah.
The on-shelf part was confusing.
Holy cow, that is...
I just said Pulse exclusive.
I'm having trouble processing that. Like you said, that's right in the HasLab range. I still haven't gotten my email that the my HasLab Razor Crests are shipped. I went out to the FedEx site. Pre-order.
Oh, so he's talking. I think they're extending Pulse.
Oh, on shelf 2023.
Yeah, it's in Germany and.
Holy moly! That is so expensive.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's really good though.
Yeah, but $230.
Yeah, yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one to take. I'm just having to let that absorb it. At least I've got like 24 hours to sleep on it.
You're gonna get it. You're just going through the stages now.
Right. Exactly. I've got 20. That's exactly what I was. I got 24 hours to work through it.
Going through denial at the moment.
Right. I got to get to the acceptance stage. That's later. That's don't rush it.
Vintage collection again. It's a pipeline.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that, though. That is really cool.
Yeah. It's just a lot. I don't know that I'm ordering 2 of them.
See, that's the thing. I love. Like, I want to open that Bib Fortuna, but I don't want to. I want to also keep one on the card, right? So, if it's carded, they didn't say that, right? They didn't say it's carded or not.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is.
So it's the carded one, yeah.
It's carded. So there's an Anakin from Episode Mandalorian Commando. Very nice.
Yeah.
The Commando is needed. Heavy Mando would be good in vintage collection as well.
Black Series Archive.
Oh, wow.
See, they haven't forgot about Black Series yet. You get another repaint.
Yeah, Black Series is alive. Thank goodness.
Do you think if you ordered all of the items revealed today for Black Series, it would be $230?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
There
be
you go.
can also get a Hot Toys Boba and Throne for almost $230. Close
Force
to it.
Awakens archive.
Pipeline.
There you
Han from The Force Awakens. Some sequel trilogy love. I love it. For myself, I'm a big sequel fan.
go.
Chewbacca from A New Hope. Wait, really, how much? That's just the card, right? So it's just. Again, these are Black
Tarkin.
Series reveals.
Yeah.
Tarkin.
Yeah.
Is it the Rogue One CGI Tarkin? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
There you go.
Okay, so there we go. There's Leia.
There's Leia.
So 2 out of those would be good.
Yeah.
Unless,
Oh,
I mean, how much more with Chewie we're going to get?
3 new Black Series. There we go.
Pipelines.
Wow.
Oh.
Ayla. Oh my goodness. How about that? Is that a response to the Rancor project? I just
Oh,
Darth
Okay.
Maul.
Clone Wars. Nice.
Season 7 Clone Wars. Very nice. So we got the steel legs.
Yeah.
The vintage collection Clone Wars Maul is season 7 Maul is great.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting excited. Patrick's personal favourite.
Oh,
Awesome.
there you go. Saw Gerrera.
Finally.
There you go. Saw Gerrera. Now, any vintage pipeline? They normally don't give us much of a pipeline in vintage. It's only
think
Black
they did.
Series.
They did the episode 2, didn't they? Or
Yeah,
was that Black Series?
that was vintage.
Yeah, they did. I would love to see. Well,
Yeah.
there's things that I'd love
Oh.
to see, but they're not going to give it to me.
Oh,
Here we go.
he's updating where we're at with it.
Yeah. Muddy Din Djarin and Grogu. I wouldn't mind picking one of those up for a channel giveaway.
Oh, did you hear that?
No.
That it's not going to go on pre-order. It'll just go live and be available in March. Right?
Excellent.
So they're out in the UK already.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh, look, the client, Omega.
they're
Yeah,
on shelves.
the Bad Batch. Yeah,
Love the
That's
Death
great.
Watch one.
Yeah.
yeah. I just gave one of those away. That's a good-looking Yoda.
Yeah, I'm happy they redid that one.
Oh,
That was a tough one to get when it came out initially.
I've got a little beaten up package, but this guy here,
Yeah.
he's a little rough. He's a little rough. All right.
It's all about tomorrow, apparently. With your
Yeah.
pre-orders.
That's all for today. All right.
Yeah. Come on, Patrick. You've got 20 minutes before I need to eat. Come on.
All right.
Where's my dinner?
So overall, it's the first Star Wars reveals for 2022 from Hasbro. Overall, how you feeling about the wave?
All right.
They're
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I'm not excited about the next archive wave. I don't know. I mean, I love Han Solo's character. Don't get me wrong. I think his character is so cool, in terms of just how he's just a rustic, just different guy, to the rest of the characters. But I don't think we need a Force Awakens Han Solo in archive. I think there's a couple other characters we could get.
I agree. I think it's a very strange choice having the Han Solo.
I mean, it would have been great to have the Sand Trooper in there, something more of like a New Hope era that they could push. So hopefully we get them.
Although I guess they'll be pushing it's the photo real version, won't they?
Yeah,
I guess that's what the push will be. And episode 4 Chewie is like we've had quite a few times now already, haven't we?
Right.
Yeah. Now, I know how much you love the last Wookiee that was released, Martin. How happy you are to have that in your collection. It's
Zalbar.
Yeah, Zalbar, absolutely prized, cherished 2021 collection.
Yeah. They should have put him on archive. You're right.
Just can't get enough of the Zalbar collection. We got a whole shelf dedicated to nothing but Zalbar, I'm sure. But other Wookiees would have been nice, other than another Chewie release, right?
Yeah.
Especially with again, I mentioned like they talk a lot about characters not in the Book of Boba Fett, which Patrick wearing the merch was nice, but it would have been nice to have some specific reveals tied to the season, other than that vintage collection set is great. $230 is going to take me a little while to process, but other than that, there's not that much tied to the Book of Boba Fett in this release today. Yeah,
is process the new word for justify?
I think was it Mark put it on Discord when one of your friends asked about how much your collection costs in front of your wife, right? You give them that look like, what are you doing? Yeah. Right. No, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. But it would have been nice to get Black Chrysanthemum.
Yeah.
So I bring that up just because Black Chrysanthemum's been around. He's he's featured a lot in the comics and of course in the Book of Boba Fett. So Black Chrysanthemum would have been a fantastic pipeline reveal for today. Didn't get any of that. But other than that, I thought it was a great wave. I'm happy with the vintage collection stuff.
I think it was solid, and it had the throne room reveal was obviously the big reveal.
Yeah, for sure. So I do want to. I know folks are desperate to talk about the Book of Boba Fett, but before we change tracks there, I do want Philip. You have a store, collectible store.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about your store so that folks understand who you are, why you're here.
Yeah, awesome. Well, got the chance to meet with you through Instagram, so I appreciate you having me on here. Have this opportunity to be on here with both of you. Old Republic Collectibles, we started our store, my wife and I we're big collectors ourselves, first and foremost. We it doesn't really look like it behind me, but we've got a ton of stuff. We're just trying to get some area to display it all, but we have that collector first mindset. Just kind of seeing how a lot of the items get shipped from different areas, and you just might not be happy with the quality of the shipment and so forth. So that's our big focus, for the branding of what we do. So we are an online retailer. We are focusing on getting past that and getting a storefront as well, but still focusing on the online aspect of things. So we deal with a lot of pre-orders, a lot of in stock as we've grown, but mainly Star Wars we carry. Our name is Star Wars focused, so we've tried to branch out into other areas, and we're working on those. So we carry more than Star Wars, but we are Star Wars focused for sure.
Fantastic. And I put a link to your online store in the description. You guys can find Old Republic Collectibles. And my friend Mark Hamilton shot me a link to your Instagram page and said, hey, you guys had that the sideshow hot toy figure Rey and Dio. And I absolutely love Rey. One of my favorite Star Wars characters of all, and I wanted to get that, but the pre-orders from Sideshow were filled, that you couldn't get them anymore, and so I was able to grab that from your store really, really happy to have her, and we unboxed her, and I've got her on my stand right over there. So thank you for that, and you threw in you threw in a nice pop, right?
Yeah.
Of Ray as well.
Yep.
Really, really appreciate it. I'm really, really happy with it. So wanted to have you on because we do have our friend Dave Tree over in the UK who has all the cool stuff. He's got a store as well over in the UK, but for US collectors, sometimes it's not easy just to get hold of things, and to expose folks to other outlets to get some of these figures from is really good for some of the collectors that we have here. X-Wing, one of them, and others. And we got plenty in the chat who are collectors of one sort or another. Maybe just the pops. That like Star Wars Meg she's got a nice collection of pops. And then X-Wing's got some other figures, and I saw Sheev the Y. Sheev has an expansive collection of pops as well. His girlfriend works in a store that sells them, so he gets a lot of those. So, but just let folks know that sometimes you're looking for figures; they're hard to find, and to come maybe check your store out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. And then, of course, Martin Keeler. You guys have been around the channel a while. You know Martin. You've seen him in the Discord, Zuveum. And Martin's a good friend with Darth Elvis and with Mark Hamilton. And of course, and myself. We had a great... if you've not done it yet, and Martin, the Zuveum tour. You offer those Zuveum tours online. Virtual tours. I was fortunate enough to get to take a tour of it, and it is fantastic. If you guys are interested in getting a tour of the Zuveum, it's all about Constable Zuvio, one of the most important characters in all of the sequels.
Well, in the whole 9 films.
In the entire saga, absolutely.
And I have to say right now, I promise I will reach out to Meg tonight to put the date in for the tour, because I've been really bad at doing that. So I will do that tonight.
And Mark and I were both pressuring Meg pretty hard yesterday, saying, Meg, you have got to get that tour in from the Zuveum. But Martin is also doing a collaboration with Dave Tree for Star Wars Spins. It's a podcast, and there's a link to that in the description. I was fortunate. Is that the right word? Fortunate? I'm not sure.
You wandered in by accident and instantly regretted it. That's
Star Wars Spins podcast. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun had by all. They have. You can catch their podcast on all the kind of podcasting places, but the link to the website is in the chat description too.
I can reveal we're just about to finish up season 1. So it's been a bit of a break over Christmas because of real life and stuff like that. So we've got 2 more episodes of season 1. Next one's with Details, who was or is a creature actor from the sequels. And he also, I don't know if you remember the hit song or hit band Emanate, who did "I've Got a Little Something for You" and various other hits in the 90s. He was the lead singer of that band.
Very good.
A really great story of Emilia Clarke and him in there.
Oh, very good. So we'll look forward to that. And when is that episode supposed to be released?
Probably about 3 weeks' time. So I'm editing it now. I've got a week off next week, and it'll probably go live then.
Wonderful. So check out Star Wars Spins. It's a fun podcast. I had a blast talking with them. And if you ever wondered what a vegan Rancor eats, you should listen, because we talk about that.
Yeah, we said it. And we sing. And this is where the trombone thing came from as well.
It is. It's where the trombone thing came from. You guys go check out that. So I think that we've allowed sufficient time for anybody that has not seen the Book of Boba Fett we will talk about a little bit about that episode. And if you have not seen it, or you don't want to hear us blabber on about it, then now's the time to go.
Sorry, Santa, before you do,
yeah,
just had the Hasbro press release come through.
Fantastic.
And they've got an amazing picture of the throne. I've sent it straight through to you.
No, I'm not looking at it. You've fooled me too many times, Martin. Too many times. I'm not falling for it this time.
Okay, I cried wolf, but I'm just saying there's an amazing picture. They've got the carded bib and everything in it.
Is it the box art too?
Yeah, Santa's got it.
I'm not looking.
I
did it.
Myself
Why?
He couldn't help himself.
You lie so well. Look, well, Philip, if you've not seen it, don't look. I shouldn't have looked. I shouldn't have looked. There's a
trick
picture
is to make it so tempting. You've just got to glance.
I had to, and I thought, at this time it's real. It says Hasbro press release in the title. I'm like, okay, this time it's real. No, it's a picture of Darth Cheeks. If you don't know what that is, be thankful. Be thankful. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Oh my goodness. Shenanigans. Okay, Book of Boba Fett. I know that folks are really anxious to talk about it. First of all, is Cad Bane dead?
Yes, I think so.
Martin?
I'm going to say yes, mainly because I know that means you've got her on a bet.
I'd say he's not dead. He's not dead.
I think it's 2 to 1.
Well, more than that. Like I even did a poll during my live watch this morning, saying is Cad Bane dead, and 55%, nearly it was 54 points up, 55% of the people said yes, he's dead. I'm like, last time we saw him, his heart monitor was beeping.
Okay. I'm gonna give my correct answer. He's dead, but that doesn't necessarily mean we've seen the last of him.
Yeah. Oh, Meg says the flashing thing is his locator, not his pulse. Yeah. Okay. So until I get some sort of confirmation that like StarWars.com or some behind the scenes kind of thing where he's dead, he's really dead, then I'm saying he's not dead. Like go back to the Princess Bride. Mostly dead means he's partly alive, right?
Right. He's definitely dead. The only way he would have survived is if he was on the sail barge.
No.
Yeah, that's the only.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. RF Gaming Channel. I can confirm Cad Bane is dead. Well, we gotta see if he is. Then I do have a bet with Sheev the Wise that if Cad Bane was killed by Boba Fett, that I have to put Vader's lair back here for a week. So
I think you have to.
I've got to wait until I get confirmation. Once I have confirmation, then I will.
Sorry, who's going to give you this confirmation?
unless it comes from.
You're going to email you tonight. Just
right.
To be clear.
Well, maybe you can ask Patrick over dinner. What have you heard? I just don't know. I think that he's not. And until we get confirmation that he is, I'm just like, no, I'm not going with it. As somebody put in the chat, I saw maybe Toto will use that locator, come over and save him before he's really dead. He's just mostly dead, not all the way dead.
Yes,
so.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Yes, I'm in denial. I know. I'm just not until look. They could put it on StarWars.com. They could put it like we got confirmation last week that little hut that Luke had the ant droids building was one of the buildings in his Jedi Academy that we saw in The Last Jedi.
See, the thing that's annoying, right, is because you're playing a very clever game here, Santa. Because you know that if anyone like at Celebration, there's a Q&A, and Dave Filoni's on the stage, and they say, "So can you confirm Cad Bane's dead?" You know his answer will be, "Well, I can never be 100% sure what's going to happen in the future," because that's the answer they should give, and you will then stand and say, "See,
absolutely." Absolutely. If you watched The Phantom Menace and you thought that Maul was dead, you'd be wrong, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like until they're truly dead, they could be mostly dead, but they're partly not dead.
Until they have to give a Mark Hamill answer. You'll find out about it in a video game or a novel or a book, comic, whatever.
Yeah, so
I love that interview. He watched everything just sink on every one of them.
No, and I remember the video of the guy at a convention asking, no, and Dave gives a fantastic answer. So that's all I need.
It's true though. The only way you can truly die in Star Wars is if you die of a broken heart. That's the only way to really get killed.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, I have a theory, but it's just a theory. It's unproven at this point that Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru are dead. It's a theory, but it's not been confirmed. Does anybody run DNA on those skeletons?
Yeah.
I just don't know.
They could come back. They'll come back, definitely.
Well, I have heard on good authority that we may see them in a Disney Plus show.
Oh, in Kenobi.
Well,
it's like, I wouldn't take the bet that they're not in there.
Right. So the season finale as a whole, what are your thoughts?
I liked it. I just feel like there was a couple parts that probably didn't need to be in there. Like for me, I don't think Grogu needed to be in there. Like I feel like that could have been done away with. Just because I feel like it would have been great to have seen what he chose in Mandalorian season 3 and wait for that build up for us to wait and wonder this whole time, kind of draw to conclusions. But there's a lot that I can go back on. I really wish that the whole Fennec Shan comment that they need muscle was not so much Mandalorian, but more either Rex, or I would have liked to have seen some kind of comment. I'm going off with different theories, but I would have loved to have seen it being, hey, I know an old friend, but not so much a friend, and maybe bring Han Solo and Chewie in there and see like Chewie and Chrysanthemum in the end seeing something to that extent fighting together. But just different direction,
Sure.
Let's throw it all for me.
So we'd love to give him a score on a 10-point scale. On a 10-point scale, what would you give the finale?
Probably a 7, maybe.
7. All right. Martin, where do you stand on the finale?
So I think it's like I'll baseline it with it's Star Wars. So we're starting from a position it's all good. It's more Star Wars content, so therefore I'm having fun and I will watch it multiple times. But is it the best Star Wars I've ever seen? No. I struggled with a lot of it if I think too hard about it. And I thought visually the finale was good. Story-wise, it was pointless. I don't think anything really happened other than they had a fight and Boba Fett won. And he even had the cliche of, at one point looked like he was going to lose. But it's all right, he won. So it's like I thought the bit again, the roller coaster emotions. When at the end the Pike and all the bosses got taken out quite brutally.
Yeah.
Because I obviously wasn't keeping up with it. It didn't occur to me that was Fennec.
Yeah.
And I thought initially it was Fett. And I thought, this is awesome. They're going to end with him being like the mercenary killer that he was. And then actually it was Fennec. And she's become more like the Boba Fett I remember than Boba Fett is now, which is a bit weird. And I thought, so in Star Wars world, I would put it out 5 out of 10. But if you put it in real world, that puts it at 15 because it's already Star Wars. So,
That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. I love that end scene with Fennec, how she kind of was, I thought that was really neat, but I didn't even think about having Boba Fett finish that off. That would have been perfect.
Yeah. Have we lost Santa?
I think so.
Wow, we can cause havoc now. That's brilliant. Oh, the things we should be saying and doing on his channel while he's
I don't know.
gone.
I'm just super jealous of your DTOS, man. I can't find them anywhere. They're so hard to get.
The joys of living in the UK. It's the same with the Black Series stuff. We seem to get like loads of the stuff that people find really difficult to get in the US.
Yeah, I feel like it fluctuates. I feel like it goes from, I guess, region to region, or however they do it. I mean, it's strange. Like, it feels like it's kind of reversed now. Like now the UK is getting more stuff, and like I feel like 2015 to 2017 it was the opposite. Just goes in different waves, I guess, which is cool.
So it's since they opened up the fan channel in the UK. So it used to be that all the retailers would either get import stock or it was like quite difficult to get from Hasbro.
Right.
And then now they've opened up the fan channel, you've kind of got select retailers who have great access to it. And it feels like unlimited allocations. It isn't, but there's enough retailers and there's enough stock comes in that you don't really have too many problems. And of course, we don't have the exclusivities that you guys get. So we don't have Target and Walmarts.
Yeah.
And we tend not to have any really big retailers who will take an exclusivity. So where we really benefit is like I know the nightmares you guys have with Target and Walmart exclusives.
Yeah.
They're just fan channel releases for us.
Wow.
So that works quite well.
For sure, yeah. I mean, do y'all have Toys R Us out there, or is that just different regions now?
That went. I think they're reopening. Like everyone says, they're coming back. I think we're getting back, but they went under at the same time as America.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know they're just in different areas. I'm in Canada, and I think the other one is I can't remember the other location, but yeah, they're around some places.
Yeah. We have a big toy retailer called Smith's, and they stock a reasonable amount of Star Wars, but they're not. It's the fan channels that you get all the collector stuff. And
I get super jealous of seeing some of the shelves out there and some of the figure finds. It's like everything you'd want to see here that we've.
Yeah.
But it's funny, you see all that and you're like, all the comments like, well, how come the shelves aren't stacked? And I remember like years ago, just taking it for granted, right? Just being like, oh, I don't want to see those anymore. Like, like the movie themed card backs. You get sick of those after a while, but now we miss them. So it's
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, it's a different market, which is, like I say, at the moment we're benefiting from. But there was definitely a time when it was a real struggle to get anything.
Yeah.
You had to really be on it.
So here's a good question about the Book of Boba Fett. One thing I was really thrown off of was I love seeing the Rancor. I loved how he, ended up. I knew that was happening. Like I just felt that was coming. That you could tell the buildup was there, and when he took off. But when what was it? That was episode 7 or chapter 7. So I think it was chapter 3 or 4 maybe when the Rancor Keeper brought the Rancor there with the twins.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So it just felt like the Rancor was bad. Like it felt like it was brought there as like a trap because he was like, "Don't worry, he'll be back." And like the Rancor, looked out the corner of his eye. So we didn't get to see him, bond with it. And that threw me off. I feel like that part was rushed just because of that.
Again, this is where I sort of go into the world of you can't think about it too hard because how close is Jabba's palace to to Mos Espa now? Because he literally nipped off, didn't he, and got the Rancor.
Right, yeah. I didn't even think
minutes later was back.
So I watch it really early in the morning before any spoilers happen. So like my brain's not thinking. I start thinking afterwards. I'm like, okay, wait a second. That was no, it's not right. But yeah, that makes sense now. That's not that close. I mean,
yeah. And like you say, the trainers sort of disappeared because you'd have thought, considering how slow the pace was of the first 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah.
It then feels like you've had the Mandalorian bit,